doing NBA player props here on PrizePicks for Monday, May 22nd. Before I get started, there is a link in the description below to sign up for PrizePicks. You guys can use promo code TUFF. There is a 100% deposit match there. Discord link in the description. Main server completely free. Patreon link in there as well, where I do post all the plays here that I'm making on PrizePicks for each given sport that I do play. Again, I also need to mention to you guys, I'm not a gambling expert, and this is not financial advice. This is simply just plays I'm personally looking at making, hopefully giving you guys some insight and analysis to then make your own player prop decisions here. But let's get right into you guys. Again, no one's pressing submit on those parlays except for yourselves. But let's go. We got the game. I think this is game 4 here. Lakers Nuggets. Lakers are 3-point favorites here with a 224.5 over under. Lakers looking to avoid the sweep here. So these types of games more specifically, are just a little bit weird as far as just like how these narratives could go. In my opinion, I mean, I think it's the sort of situation where if the Nuggets are down by like 15 plus maybe in the fourth quarter, they could just pull their guys, sort of situation depending on what the score is. Obviously, I also do want to say that like, if the Nuggets do sweep the Lakers, there's like a 9-day layoff. I think the NBA's final starts June 1st. So there could be like some incentive with the league and things like that as far as trying to extend this series. So keep that in mind as well. Just super, super weird type of games here as far as just narratives and things like that. So do keep that in mind. That's something I'm keeping in mind. But regardless, I'm giving these two plays based on this 3-point spread here, based on this game being extremely close, as all three of these games have been extremely close here. So let's not waste any time, you guys. I got two plays here that I'm targeting from this game. Let's get into it. We're on a pretty nice run. I believe we're on the YouTube plays. We're like 9-2 over our last 11 plays, or like 9-1. Been pretty solid this week. Last week was a great week. I think we hit on 4 of the 5 YouTube videos overall on all the plays. So let's get into it. The first one is going to be Jamal Murray. I like his over 5.5 assists here. So Jamal Murray has been getting assists, and the floor has been pretty high for this. In this series, he's only gone over this once with 6 assists. Has had 5, 5, and 6 assists through these 3 games. But he had 6 assists in that game 3 in Los Angeles, where he went off for 37 points, had 30 points in the first quarter, and really wasn't even looking to pass the ball. So we take a look at Outlier here. Again, there's a link at the top of this description of this video to sign up for Outlier. 7-day free trial. In my opinion, the best research tool, and the mobile app is absolutely 10 out of 10. But this is Jamal Murray's assist game log in 2022 when he plays 35 plus minutes. So the floor here, he hasn't had a game when he plays 35 plus minutes with at least 4 assists. Like, he literally has had at least 4 assists in every single game. So the floor is extremely high, and you can see the hit rate here for Jamal Murray this season when he plays 35 plus minutes. We take a look at StatMuse here as well. His game log this season when he plays 38 plus minutes, this has an extremely high hit rate as well. You can see here, I mean, nothing less than 4, and then nothing less than 5. Only one game where he's had less than 5 assists here. So the floor for this play is extremely high. We can obviously see that Jamal Murray has the capabilities to get 7, 8, 9, 10, and even 12 assists here, going back to earlier in the season. But Jamal Murray, I like his potential assists. So through the 3 games here, he's averaged 12.3 potential assists through these 3 games. And in that game 3, where he went off for 37 points, like I said, wasn't really even looking to pass the ball in that first quarter. Or first half, sorry, he still finished with 14 potential assists on 6, converting 6 assists per game on those 14 potential assists. So I think the Lakers obviously don't want Jamal Murray to go crazy like he went in that game 3, where he went off for 37 points. I think they definitely are looking to blitz him. He took 29 field goal attempts as well. I think we can definitely see a little bit less field goal attempts from Jamal Murray. I think they're looking to obviously stop him. He only scored 7 points in the second half. So I think the Lakers obviously made the defensive adjustments to, kind of hone in on Jamal Murray and force him to pass. So I definitely think 5.5 is just a little bit too low for a player that is going to be on the court looking like 38 plus minutes here. The Lakers love to play fast, which gives Jamal Murray more increased opportunities, more volume for potential assists. I mean, I just look at here, 14 potential assists in game 6, had 6 assists off those 14. So again, the conversion rate was a little bit low, so we can see some positive regression, in my opinion, of just those passes being converted into actual assists, his teammates knocking down those shots. And then I just think the Lakers, who do have a strong defense still, I know they're down 3-0, but I definitely think they're looking to blitz Jamal Murray, coming off those pick and rolls, doubling him and things like that, forcing him to become a passer here. So I like Jamal Murray over 5.5 assists. I do probably think this line does bump up. We look at the odds here on Outlier. He's at minus 125, minus 123, minus 125, minus 128 on FanDuel down here. So definitely some odds juice on the over here for us. He is over 50% of his last 10, but even take a look at his last 10 games here. Jamal Murray, 5 assists and at least 5 assists in every single game over his last 10. So hopefully he can clear that number, get his 6 assists here tonight. I think this line bumps up to 6, in my opinion, by the time tip-off starts. So if you guys do like it at 5.5, I recommend taking a serious look at it. So Jamal Murray is the first play. The second play here is we're going to go with LeBron. And I don't think we've taken a LeBron play here, but I'm going to go with his over 33.5 points plus assists. Now, again, I'm basing these plays based on what the current spread is at -3 in favor of the Lakers. So if this is a blowout, there's nothing we can do about this. We move on. But I like LeBron here in a close competitive game. I like him to play extremely well tonight. I think he's extremely aggressive. So LeBron's points plus assists game log this season at home, right? He's hit at least 33 PA in his last 3 playoff home games against Golden State. Cleared 33 PA against Golden State here, 39 PA here in that game 6, I believe, where he went off for 30 and 9, and then had 35 PA in the last game where he shot 8 for 19, 42%, 3 for 9 from 3, kind of got his 3-point attempts back, kind of a little bit more locked in here. But in these 3 games in this series so far, he's at 35, 32, and 35 PA. So he's hit this in 2 of 3 games in this series. Again, this game where he finished with 32, if you guys watch that game, he missed the wide open dunk, he missed the layup close to the basket, and then he missed another layup close to the basket. So, I mean, LeBron James in that game shot 9 for 19. The volume has been there for him. He did shoot 0 for 6 from 3 as well. We know LeBron shoots the ball better at home. We know LeBron's assist percentage goes up at home as well. But I'm taking PA here for LeBron because I do think he's extremely aggressive offensively. I do think he's going to be looking for his shot a little bit more. I can't see him taking anything less than 20 field goal attempts here tonight in an elimination game. Obviously, LeBron's not trying to get swept at home. The Lakers not trying to get swept at home. So I think LeBron here is going to probably play 40-plus minutes tonight, looking to be extremely aggressive, looking to score the ball. I think he's pretty much gone under his points line every single game this series. So the points has kind of been, I guess, negatively impact this year. So I think we get some positive regression as far as him scoring the basketball. This line for his points here was at 24.5, is bumped to 25. Now, I mean, you need 26 points for him to hit the over on this. So I'm taking his PA here because it hasn't bumped yet. It's still at 33.5. That's kind of what it's been at all morning. But LeBron, he's coming off a game in that game 3 at home where he made 63 passes and had 22 potential assists, which is essentially the most of any player in the playoffs so far, I believe. 22 potential assists in Game 3. And in this series, LeBron James is averaging 18 potential assists in this series, completing 57 passes made per game. So coming off 18 potential assists in all 3 games, he is averaging 22 potential assists in the Game 3 here. At home, we know LeBron kind of his stats go up at home. His assists go up at home. We take a look at his splits this season. LeBron James home versus road. He averages 7.2 assists at home compared to 6.5 away. Right. So LeBron James assists. I think he's good for around 8 to 9 assists here. If LeBron can get to that free throw line as well, I think he should be aggressive. Also, I think the league, like I talked about, looking to probably extend this series, in my opinion. Again, these narratives, not conspiracies, but these things in regards to the league and the timing and how the league makes money based on the TV deals and things like that. The league definitely, in my opinion, wants to extend this series here. We know the Nuggets allow so many points in the paint, 52.5 points in the paint per game, which is 9th most in the NBA, dating back to the regular season here. LeBron James been able to get his teammates involved, has had an extremely high hit rate as far as assists go throughout this series so far. We're talking about 12, 10, and 9. Has had at least 9 assists in every single game this series. He is averaging 34 PA in this series so far. In an elimination game, probably going to play 40-plus minutes. I like LeBron tonight. The odds for us here on Outlier, you can see here, over his last 5 games, has a 60% hit rate when he plays 39-plus minutes at home. Head-to-head against the... Let's just take a look here. Head-to-head against the Nuggets over his last, actually going back all the way to the beginning of the season, he's hit this in 4 or 5 games. His only miss was that game 2 in Denver where he missed a couple of those close points. But it's had 34, 34, 35, and 35 PA. I think we can go over this pretty easily tonight. And then the odds for us here as well, -117, -125 on FanDuel, -135 on DraftKings to go over 33.5 PA here. Another line that I do think has a chance to bump up. So let me know in the comments below, you guys, how you feel about these 2 plays here. We've been on a nice little run here on NBA PrizePicks on these YouTube videos. Hopefully this series can get extended so we get more opportunities to make some cash here on PrizePicks. Again, links are all in the description below. All I ask is please drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and as always, let's cash.